kam erneut von unserer Nummer 23 Mietsche!
Somebody teach me!
Wie gesagt, 27. November, Sonntag, 17:30 Hertha gegen Mainz.
Soccer games are intense. This is just gonna be me figuring out where to put the camera. This is so formal. This is too formal. This is like I'm gonna like tell you bad news. I'm not saying any bad news. So that's not happening. I just didn't feel like holding the camera. So you know, it's honestly nothing important to figure out a new place to sit. What am I? Oh my god, it's on that side now. So I haven't been vlogging very much, aka I haven't been vlogging at all. But here I am with some updates because things have happened lately. 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we had the first week of classes, and that was good. You know, going to class. But anyway, so the first week of school, cool. We saw, so along with me being really bad at vlogging just all the time, I didn't vlog at all when Anna and Lenny were here, but they were here my first week of school. And we saw Hedwig here in Berlin, which is so cool because it's not set in Berlin, but there's a lot of backstory that happens in Berlin in Hedwig, and that was very cool. And that launches into the biggest part of the story, which is a week ago and a few more hours, I went to the emergency room and I ended up having surgery. So here's the story on that one. So at Hedwig, very randomly, at one point I just had to adjust. I had to move my chair and there was like a sharp pain. Mostly like at the top of my butt crack. So hopefully I don't have to say that anymore. It's just it's so weird. But right at the top, and I was like, oh, that was weird. Why does that hurt? And it just progressively started hurting more. And I thought, like, did I bruise it? Like, what happened? Because honestly, there was nothing I remember doing to it. Like, absolutely nothing. And based on what it ended up being, there was actually probably nothing that I did that started to cause it. It just happened. And that started hurting. And then it just, for a few days, it was just like sore. Like it hurt to touch, and then it got kind of like it hurt to sit directly on. But other than that, it was fine. And then it started getting like swollen and red. And it started hurting all the time. Like I could not sit on it. It started where I couldn't even walk without like feeling it, and like couldn't even stand straight, couldn't do anything. And then I got to last Sunday, we went on a like field trip to Potsdam. We went there and I was in so much pain. I couldn't walk without it hurting. I couldn't stand without it hurting. Like I couldn't even stand up straight. It was really, 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 really bad. It hurt so much. And I think it was aggravated that day because we spent like an hour and a half walking around Potsdam. So I think it was pushed to the limit that day. I've been saying I was going to the doctor, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna find one tomorrow, which was gonna be a Monday. And when we were gonna leave Potsdam, I said to my friends who I was with, kind of jokingly at first, kind of just like, what? Like, do I really mean this? But I was kind of like, would anybody be willing to come with me to the emergency room? And my parents were like, haha, and I was like, haha, no. And within minutes, I really just went kind of like, actually, no, would anybody come with me to, like, will you come with me to the emergency room? Because I can't last one more night like this. Like, I am in so much pain. I can't stand it. So we went to the emergency room. To spare all the, like, surgery details, well, they did like local anesthesia injected into my spine. Yeah, you know, kind of not an epidural, but kind of. That was honestly the most terrifying part. But it turned out that they were cysts, that I had 2 cysts, and they have a certain name. They're like polonidal. There's something like that, where there's technically, I think, like cysts that come from ingrown hairs. I don't know. But it just happened that I looked it up online, and apparently it just happens sometimes. And fortunately for me, it happened 2 times, 2 different cysts, right where the crack was, right there at the top, but like in and touching each other and hurting all the time. And so surgery was kind of like the only option. So I had surgery on Sunday and was in the hospital overnight, and they released me Monday afternoon. That was crazy. And now I'm in less pain, that's for sure. I'm still in pain because, you know, it's like an open wound. And I've been changing the bandages myself, and it's so weird because it's like, it's open. The way it has to heal is they're like, we don't want to stitch it up because that's very easy for it to happen again, because more bacteria could get trapped under there and it could just happen right away. And I was like, well, yeah, I don't want that. So it's just open, and they're like, it starts healing from like the ground up. And I'm like, So looking at it and changing it is disgusting and horrifying. You know, whatever. 2 nights ago, Friday night, so it's Sunday right now. It's been a week since that. Friday night, we went to a soccer game, to the Hertha game, which is the Berlin team. Really fun experience to be surrounded by that many soccer fans, and they're all cheering for the same team, and I all get super excited when like anything happens. So that was really fun. I'm so bad at vlogging. I was gonna give you guys a song rec. I don't know why, but you know, just cause my phone, it's not my phone that I'm trying to get into, it's my computer. Everyone should listen to this song. The Middle East, and it's called Blood. It makes me think that I'm in an indie movie, because that's what it sounds like. So that's life. I'll try and be a little better at vlogging. But, you know, promises, promises. This might be the end of the vlog, because I want to get a new one out, so bye! Not really, bye.